Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Tuesday, the 17th of January, 2023. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but keep in mind, as always, this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Interestingly enough, I was guided to pre-pull a couple Find Your Happy cards, okay? So let's see what we got. We have the only approval I need is my own, as well as I feel abundant and live a rich life now. So there's a focus on your wealth that you have at this time, okay? Not being just money, but feeling rich and viewing your situation as rich in a multitude of ways, okay? Whether it could be financially, material things, connections, right? The love in your life, stuff of that nature. Success, I want to say, for whatever you've been putting your energy and resources towards. But it feels like there's an upcoming decision or something you decided on recently. It could be more than one thing for you, where Spirit's saying this day highlights the fact that you only need your own approval, and then anybody else's approval or just opinion comes secondary, okay, after your own. Therefore, you're making an intuitive decision for oneself and trusting yourself through that decision, or you did once upon a time, reminding you potentially for an upcoming change or addition to one's situation, okay? But for more than one reason, it's a day where we're focusing on how abundant and rich you truly are at this time, okay? It feels kind of similar to the message from Monday's reading, all about being blessed, but just a different vibe to it. I hope that made sense. But issues are just old patterns I need to address, as well as I get what I focus on. Also at the bottom of the deck. Interestingly enough, they're all kind of pink and purple. So I feel like not pink, but the color purple spiritually taking a focus throughout this day, the meaning of which. But I feel like there's a reminder that what you focus on, you get, okay? Your ability to manifest, co-create. But I just feel like all the meanwhile, you get more of what you focus on, what you put your energy and resources towards, right? Tying back into that abundant and rich life card, because I feel like something's growing, prospering, something's doing well or doing better than the recent past or past in general. This could be a business, your success through your job, it could be your finances, it could be more so a connection, you name it. But let's pull some, okay, they just want some small everyday tarot. Interesting, and it is purple. You're rich in your own way is what I'm hearing. You're rich in your own way. What else do we have? The Two of Wands, because I feel like you're thinking about what you don't have yet, okay? But Spirit's saying, naturally looking at this imagery, tying into this card, the ball is in your court, okay? It's your decision. It's up to you. What do you want? What do you want to focus on to the point of seeing it come to be in your external reality, okay? The power is within you is what I'm hearing. The power, you are the power, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, because I feel like there's a level of independence and just confidence that will stem from you, even for just at certain moments throughout the day, focusing on what's making you feel rich and abundant at this time and what's thriving in your favor. I feel like your hard work is paying off as well. But look at this as well. There's a focus on what's not meant for you with the Four of Cups, okay? Just because it would be right for somebody else, or just because somebody wanted you to, or wants you to make a decision quicker, okay, or in the way they would, doesn't mean it's right for you, okay? Or just because something once worked for you doesn't mean it's the right choice at this time and moving forward, okay? But the Six of Swords, because I feel like you're being pushed to reflect upon what you left behind or what you need to leave behind to enhance that abundant, rich feeling in your life, okay? The center tarot card for the top naturally being the Hierophant, because it feels like the day does center around or stem from thoughts of or action towards one, if not multiple changes from the recent past. It could be further back for you, but also a bit of preparation mentally and view-wise, perspective-wise for an upcoming change or two, okay? This needing to happen so that you make the right choice for you once again, okay? They're saying it's for you. Could be for somebody else or people, right? Family, friends, you name it, but it feels like This is a very independent choice, to say the very least, and it should be viewed that way. But the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands, because I do feel like due to your passionate way of being, due to your boldness, I want to say, and I want to say the gentle touch that you have as well, all the meanwhile, all of which being wrapped up into one package known as you. There's a lot coming towards you in a positive sense. I do feel like some of you thinking about how there's going to be messages flowing in regards to what you're choosing or what you did decide, especially if you've been keeping it to oneself. So I'm getting now a Seven of Swords vibe, kind of keeping things somewhat secretive until you make a decision or until you see something pan out or until you get through the beginning stages of something, right? This could be a connection, a new job, it could be a business idea, it could be a financial investment, you name it. Or even just the leaving of a situation, okay? But again, you have to trust what you already know. You have to trust what you feel, okay? And for some, trust what you foresee. So yeah, there's a huge focus throughout this day on trusting oneself through it all, okay? And not leaning on what you once knew, or more so on what somebody else knows or wants you to choose once again. But the Star card, because I feel like it's a day where you're being viewed as a star, okay? This came through in the previous daily read as well. I feel like moments of vulnerability are taking a highlight, refilling one's cup and that helping you feel more abundant and rich all the meanwhile. But I just feel like your good looks is coming into play. And so we didn't mention this yet, but there is a focus to an extent on you feeling rich through self-care, okay? Abundant through that as well. Feeling rich in good looks, okay? So I feel like you could be taking care of yourself at one, if not multiple points throughout this day, and that feeling good, okay? And helping your outlook on things all the meanwhile. Two aces. Yeah, I feel like regardless of what this day highlights upcoming for you, it's could be, again, tied into your money somehow, but at the very least, it's tied into you living a passionate life, okay? One where things feel more abundant, one where you don't feel detached as much, okay? Where you feel alive or you just feel comfortable, okay? Or both. Now that could be financial comfort, it could be comfort as far as where you live, it could be in regards to who you're connected to, okay? Rich in comfort. The Eight of Pentacles, because I feel like it's a day of hard work nonetheless. These reminders, this change of perspective, or the highlighting of which, and again, thoughts of change and even action towards that comes into focus. But all the meanwhile, you're putting in levels of hard work, and like we were saying, your hard work is paying off. But I feel like there's a focus, even for my predictive, very intuitive souls drawn to the reading, there's a focus on what you don't see, okay, or what you, for some neglected to see, but what doesn't feel ultra clear at this time in regards to how something's meant to come in, what kind of situation that looks like, the future of a situation for some, the future of your finances, I want to say, but Spirit's saying everything's going to work out as it's meant to, okay? Trust in the mystery. Again, this not wholeheartedly, this thoroughly pushing you to trust in your intuition, and you're feeling out of energy for some. When you don't have that full clarity or just all the answers right in front of you. Do you see what I'm saying? So it could be a strategic holding back from Spirit in regards to clarity they could be providing you at this time. What else do we have? The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, some of you thinking about your perfect match, okay, whether you've met them already or not. But I feel like it's a day where you're being pushed to balance one's masculine and feminine side out. But I feel like either way, there's a focus on refilling one's cup. There's a focus on, your sparkling nature and way about you, but on allowing for oneself to remember that you're being viewed as a very caring soul, as somebody who does have that emotional side, and it plays into why you're meant to be successful all the meanwhile. But this day as a whole, once again, centers around the fact that change has happened and it will happen again. We're preparing you for that. But all the meanwhile, you have to do what's right for you, discarding, at least for the time, other people, even if they mean a lot to you, their opinions, judgments, and view on your situation and potential change, okay? and to view your life and all aspects of it, at this time and moving forward as abundant. Okay, you're currently and will moving forward live a rich life in a multitude of ways. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.